Hi, welcome everyone. You are now watching the Factory In-House Live Show of 2021 TaipeiPLAS and ShoeTech Taipei. I'm Jada, your host today. The 2021 TaipeiPLAS and ShoeTech Taipei has been transformed into a unique and brand new digital event as online exhibition and DigitalGo. Due to pandemic, even though we cannot meet face-to-face in physical trade show, don't worry, I'm going to bring you to visit our exhibitors factory in Taiwan through internet. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave in the chat box in words. We will answer them in Q&A section. Now, let me bring you to Benison. Benison is the expert in packaging machines and material supplier for over 55 years. Now, let me welcome Mr. Richard Wong. He is the Global Exporting Business Manager of Benison. Let's follow Richard to visit the factory. Hello, Richard.
Hello, good afternoon.
Hi, Richard. Now let's follow you to visit Benison's factory. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to visit Benison. Benison has more than 60 years history in the shrink packaging business. And now we are Benison Machinery Factory. And in the machinery factory, we have 4 major items of the machinery making. Before going to the working shop to give you detailed introduction, firstly, I would like to introduce our manager to you guys. Now, behind me, this is the Andy. Mr. Andy, who is the director of our machinery business. His major job is to in charge of the our machinery develop and all the feature plan. Danny is the machinery operation manager who control the running of this factory. Sunny, who is the chief engineer. His major job is for R&D. And behind me is Jason. Jason, who is the head of the shrink label section managers, who a major job is to assemble the machine and control the lead time. All the manager who had a very heavy job and important duty to control our machinery business running. And please follow me inside the working shop. We moved the machinery section to this factory in year 2000, more than 20 years. Before, we have a very small space to run our business for machinery business. But year 2000, we developed bigger and expand our business, so we need bigger space. So move here. And just follow me, I want to introduce the major item of the shrink sleeve machinery to you guys. This machine is very popular in the market, include the local and foreign customer. We sold more than 500 sets of this machine for all the market in the world, in the global market. Now I'm showing you the machine work. And this machine already sold to a Thai customer. The customer who are the container maker and apply the label on the container for his user. And you can see we now apply the shrink label on the container and going to the heat tunnel. This is the heat tunnel by air, and the air make the label shrink. Make the label shrink and collect here. Collect here. And this is the final. This is the tap collector, and this is the final product. You can see the label there is the loosened, bigger. We have the design, the bigger. Benison make not only the machine, we also produce the label. And apply on the cap, going to shrink. And after shrink, collect here. This is the final product, and this line already sold. Next week, we are going to ship this machine to the Thai market for our customer. Please follow me to another section. But firstly, before I introduce another machine, I want to show you all the factory of Benison. The working shop here, we are in the first floor. This building, we have a 3 floor, third floor, and the second floor and the third floor. Second floor is the R&D department, but R&D something about confidential and our technical information. So I could not show you the R&D section, but I just want to guide you guys to see what the Benison making on this factory, the first floor. This is what we call the shrink wrap section. Shrink wrap is to make the machine to work with the shrink film. And this is a very common machinery for our customer in the market. When the consumer, you go to market, supermarket, or go to convenience store, or go to hypermarket, when you bought the product, like the paper box or food, most of the product you need to pack with a shrink wrap. I give you the example. This is the shrink wrap pack. See, familiar? You bought it in the market, almost every kind of the product. See it? Just follow me, please. This is the just short, quick introduction because our major introduction there. And I just want to make a run and to show you what the Benison's factory looks like. And we're running this working shop, this factory more than 20 years. Now we are in the third machinery section we call the flow wrapper. The Asian user call it the pillow machine. But it's not the machine to pack pillow. It's the pack shrink like a pillow type. Like a pillow type product. I want to show you the product here. This is the first pack with the film, and we send to the heat tunnel. After heat tunnel, we can have the very good shrink pack. This machine mostly is adapted by the pharmaceutical or cosmetic and some high value product business, because it can pack a very good quality shrink packaging. This is the third section of our machinery business, and we can have just quick look. Following is the cartooning machine. Benison, we have 4 major business items in the machine: shrink sleeve, shrink wrap, flow wrapper, pillow machine. And now we are going to section of the cartooning machine. What do you mean cartooning machine? Cartooning machine is to fill your product into the box, paper box. And this machine developed mostly for the pharmaceutical and the cosmetic. Just I say, actually these 2 machines, they have to connect together. And most of the pharmaceutical customer, they want to have a high value, good quality pack. So for this machine, this is a vertical cartooning machine. We have many different models. We have a horizontal, we have a quick speed. We have the bigger type, and this is a very basic model. And this one is quite popular in the market, especially for pharmaceutical manufacturer. This machine we already sold more than 100 in the global market, and you can see this is easy for the customer. We can develop this machine to 2 models. One is the manual type, another one is the automatic type. Now we have the worker to fill the tablet PTP into the box and seal the box. But if the customer who connect their own conveyor, we can have the automatic type to fill too. And this machine, the most benefit for this machine is the flexible size change. Also save the labor cost. And compact size. You can move anywhere into your working shop for the customer. Now, I give you all the brief idea what the Benison have in the machinery factory. And Benison, actually we are the manufacturer for the shrink film, shrink material, and the machinery. We have one package solution. You can, for the customer, if you have the packaging requirement, you can just send me the information or requirement. I will have the consultant. I will have the professional engineer or our professional consultant to give you the proposal and help our customer to install their line and the design, install, and the service. Benison is the best in the shrink packaging business in Taiwan. We have more than 400 workers to supply the 24-hour service. So Benison is the best trusted brand. And welcome and thank you for all your guys to visit our factory today. Thank you.
Welcome back. I would like to welcome everyone. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave in the chat box now. And I would like to welcome Mr. Richard Wang again to joining us for the Q&A section. Hello, Richard.
Hey, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for all the visitors. I'm now seeing the question on the chat box and asking about the question for the label print design. Okay, Benison here, just like introduction inside the video. We have 400 workers, and we also have a very good team of artists. So our artists can help you to design the label print. So just send your artwork to the Benison. Benison, the artist can modify your artwork and give you good, best recommendation for the print design. And also we can make some sample to test for your product. After testing, if you feel okay or you want to have a more modification, we can do just follow your comment and to make the best product to fit your product and help you to promote in the market. So for the first question, what a Benison can do, we can do that, like I said. And the second, how to install the packaging line. Benison produce not just only material, we also produce the machinery. But we produce machinery not just only for single machine. We are the total solution designer and the manufacturer. Our equipment can be designed not just only with the Benison's machine. We also have some cooperator in Taiwan. The cooperator who are machinery maker for our upstream and downstream. We design and connect the full line with our cooperator, include the robot, include the filling machine, or carton seal machine, such kind of the system to connect with the line. And we can not only just design, we can manufacture, we can also install. And that I say inside the video, we have a 400 workers to supply the 24-hour service of the world. We also have distributors set up more than 50 countries. So everywhere you can receive the service from Benison if necessary. Thank you.
For the two questions. Now we have one question from Mr. Jignesh. He would like to know, in pillow pack, shrink pack machine waste of film is less compared to auto L-bar sealer?
Yeah, sure. You can see from the video, the pillow machine working speed, I mean the benefit compared to L-bar sealer. But working speed faster, and the film wastage much less, at least 1 or 2 inch. And also the shrink packaging quality much better than L-bar sealer. So the pillow machine, we call pillow machine, actually the full name is horizontal flow wrapper. The horizontal flow wrapper is, at this moment, is I think is the most best machine to work with the shrink packaging, because the pillow machine can have very good shrink packaging quality compared to all other models. But the point is, disadvantage compared to L-bar sealer. L-bar sealer can have a wide working range. It's very flexible to change the size for the packaging product. But the pillow machine must be fixed to work with a single size or very small the size change. This is only disadvantage. Otherwise, pillow pack is, I think, is the best shrink quality in the market right now.
Okay. Yes. Also, Mr. Jignesh would like to know, what about the capacity speed? Thank you.
Okay, and for the speed compared to L-bar sealer, for example, we pack the same size. L-bar sealer can be maybe 25 to 30 per minute. But the pillow type, I think more than 60, 70, even 100, depend on the machine design. Not our machine. Our machine can have the maximum 120 per minute.
Sure. We have one question from Jerry. Yes.
I also, from the Jerry, the PVC string label. Actually, it's different machine. If you want to work for the PVC string label or PE label, this is a different machine. Okay, we just separated the question to two parts. One is the manual work. You apply the label manual. You can apply the either PVC or PE, but the PE is not good on the. It's not good material to make for the string label. Most people make string label by material of a PVC, PET, or PS, and the very last people make it by the PLA. But the PE is not good the string material. Most people make a PE label by stretch. We call it a stretch label. Okay, this is the first issue. Second issue, apply the label automatically. PVC, we can have automatic slip applicator like the video I show you. But for PE, it's the different. It's the kind of a stretch machine. This machine are pretty huge and the working speed is very slow. So normally for the string label, people use PVC or PET. I'm sorry, PVC or PET. I don't think most of the. I don't think the buyer who will have a PE string label on their container because the quality of PE string material PE. The quality of PE string label is not so good. Okay, it's not easy control. Also no good after shrinking.
Also, Jerry would like to know, what about OPP labels?
OPP is not okay. Two kind of OPP. Most popular OPP label in the market is for the wrapping run. But the wrapping run label work with a different machine. Okay, this is the wrapping run. They call it raw fit wrapping run. And some OPP material that make the little bit shrinkage. After wrapping run, after raw fit machine, they label to the heat tunnel to have a very quick shrink. This new technology, but it's not so popular because this material is very, very expensive and some European machine work it. So it's not popular. So now in the market, this kind of machine is much less than before because too much expensive or material OPP label. Okay.
Thank you, Richard, and thank you, Jerry, for your questions. We have questions from Mr. Guido. Hello, Richard. Do you have stretch label applicators?
I say the stretch label machine, the working speed is slow and the machine size huge. We produced one machine before, only one for the CPC. What is the CPC? China Petrol Company. I mean, it's an oil company in Taiwan who has an oil tank, pretty big, and he wants to have a big label to apply on their tank. But the string label cannot be applied because string label mostly work for the small size bottle. But the tank is pretty big, so they want to have a stretch label to work. We designed one machine for them, but the working speed is very slow, only 6 to 10 per minute. So it's not so popular in the market because most of the buyer, they want to have a high speed running on their production line. Only 4 or 5 per minute cannot match their production capacity. So we sold only one. We made and sold only one machine. Not popular in the market right now here.
And I would also like to ask from Richard, is there anything you would like to share with us more?
Okay, maybe I will give you more idea of what the Benison make. From the video, I just introduced the machinery factory. But the Benison, actually, we have 7 factory in Taiwan. We produce material, string material. We produce a packaging machine. We convert the material to be the label. And we have 2 items of my major business. One is packaging machinery. One is string label and material. But because the problem of time limitation, so I can introduce only the machinery factory to you guys. But if possible, maybe in the future we can have another meeting, I will show you my film printing factory. We have three kinds of technology for the print. One is gravia, one is flexo, another one is digital. So these three print technology can cover full market demand. I mean, now at this moment, now for the shrink label and the shrink film print, only these three technology to supply. So we can cover full the market demand for the shrink label print. So, and I want to give you more idea what the Benison produce, but the time is not good enough to show. So if you are interested in the Benison product, you can visit our website. Okay, our website, www.benison.com.tw. And there is a very detailed of our product and our technology to show you. Thank you.
Question. One is from Jerry. He would like to know about bottle. Water usually use PVC, but what about other labels?
Now, very last people use the PVC to make the bottle. Most of the liquid bottle in the market is PET or PE. Okay, for the soda water or some beverage, people adopted the PET much more. And for liquid of the digital detergent, like detergent or the shampoo, such kind of liquid, they will or dairy industry, they will use PE bottle. Okay, very less people use PVC. PVC is quite old technology to produce the bottle, but the point is what the PVC, some chemical inside the PVC will damage the people body, because the chemical damage the people body. So PVC is much less for the food container, to be the food container or to be contact food directly. So PVC material for the packaging, it mostly is for secondary layer or outside pack. PVC cannot contact to the food. So it's very less of a PVC to make bottle right now in the market. Mostly is the PET or PE. And about the label, PVC label right now is still popular. You know why? Because PVC is a very good quality for the shrink packaging. Second, cost lower than other material. Third, PVC is easy to work and simple equipment. For example, if you work it with the PET label, you need the steam tunnel or some certain special heat tunnel to work. Such kind of equipment is much higher cost. But if PVC, you can just shrink it by the normal heat tunnel, and you can get a very good shrink quality. So this is a very important issue why PVC still survive in the market. Otherwise, PVC will be replaced by PET or other material environmental friendly. But PVC is not environmental friendly material right now. So more and more country, they are going to prohibit the PVC to be the packaging material more and more. I mean, maybe after in the future decades, maybe 20 or 10 years after, PVC will be disappeared for the packaging material in the market. My idea, maybe within the 20 years. Okay. We have a cooperator who...
We have one more question from Mr. Guido. What about producing raw-fed labelers in line?
The raw feed, the labeler producer. We don't produce it, but we have a cooperator. If you need it, I can design the picture line for you and to ask my cooperator to combine together with our line, our system, and the design and the install for you.
And we have one last question from Mr. Zignesh. He would like to know, these PVC labels are non-toxic or using our food grade?
Okay, if people tell you PVC is non-toxic, can be contacted with food, normally you don't believe it. You know why? PVC, yes, through the production process, maybe people can produce the PVC with the less toxic. But you know what is the major major chemical content of a PVC. Here we call it a CL. CL is the chemical content inside the PVC. People know what is the CL. CL is kind of the how to call it? It's a kind of the HCl. You know HCl. I don't know how to speak it in the normal speaking word, but HCl is kind of very strong chemical to rot our material and our body, and also you will be dioxin. If you burn the PVC, you produce the dioxin in the air. So it is point why the people prohibit PVC to be used for the food packaging. Secondary packaging or the outside packaging, okay. But contact food directly, no, never. I haven't seen it in the market right now.
I would like to thank everyone for watching and joining us today, and very interactive to giving us many questions so we can understand more about what Benison can offer to us. Also, thanks Richard for joining us to give many insights. I would like to wrap up today's activity. TaipeiPLAS and ShoeTech Taipei online exhibition and DigitalGo is live during September 28th to October 28th. Please stay tuned every Wednesday and Thursday for Factory In-House Live Show. Please visit TaipeiPLAS.com.tw and ShoeTech.com.tw for more details. And of course, if you're interested in Benison, please make sure to visit Benison.com.tw for more services. I'm sure Richard would like to help you. Thank you so much today. Please keep healthy and happy. See you next time soon. Bye-bye. Thank you.